My coach was one of the biggest things, and I think the girls on the team, there was nothing like, I knew very late that I wanted to go be a student athlete and continue my student athletics. And so having coach, when I talked to him, he was just a phenomenal person, just what he could bring to the table to help me as an athlete, but just him as a person and the amount of care that he shows for his team. And then the girls were just amazing. You could tell the team culture was super great, and it just made me more excited to be a part of their team. Being a student athlete and the opportunity that the Horizon League and IUPR presents to be a student athlete helps anybody in any career. Being a student athlete and an athlete itself has so many life skills that it teaches you between perseverance, adversity, leadership, and how you deal with those things. And being able to deal with those things gives you so much to help you succeed in the future. And so I think just already being a student athlete and these organizations being able to give us those skills as a student athlete already sets us up super well in the future for our careers. When I came into college, I actually wanted to be a sports psychologist. This was just due to my own experience as an athlete. Running is a very, very mental sport. And so it's something that I definitely have struggled with and continue to struggle with being a cross-country and track runner. And so I was like, oh, what can I do to help people like me who experience these mental setbacks? How can I help them in the future? So originally, that's what I was studying, exercise science. I did have a dual major with psychology that I've since changed to a minor as my aspirations has changed. So now I picked exercise science and stuck with it to actually be an exercise physiologist and to do future research in women's sports and health. This past summer, I was able to give a poster presentation about my research, and even though it was very preliminary, it was such an amazing experience to get to present that and kind of share what I'm able to do with others, and just others be excited to learn about that. As an athlete, my sophomore year, Ellie Cates and I, she's one of my teammates, her and I ran a really great indoor season. And that indoor season was kind of what kicked off me as the runner I am now and the times that I run now. And so just getting to experience that with her was such an amazing experience. And then my best friend Claire, she ran the 10K last year, and she went through a lot that spring semester, and we didn't know if she was gonna be able to run the 10K, let alone place in the 10K. And so watching her place, I literally was crying tears of joy because I was just so excited for her. I do want to go to grad school. I want to get my master's and then my PhD, possibly do a postdoc opportunity, just to get more research experience and kind of learn how to set up my own studies. And then I'd love to have a faculty position in academia, teaching, hopefully exercise physiology, and then also being a researcher, doing my own research. So this would be working with women's athletics, women's sports, and how that hormones and all of what women's experience can help, and how I can help them in the future. I really pride myself in wanting to be somebody that helps women's athletics in the future. I think there are so many issues that so many people don't know about, even specifically in running. That's what I know specifically. Even at a high school level, it starts so young. It's just people who are so uninformed, who don't know enough. And I really hope that someday, I think I'm excited to hopefully make that impact and to make a change.